Crowds have been coming down to Bondi longer than the lifeguards have been on duty.
Over the last 100 years, the lifeguards have done tens of thousands of rescues. It feels pretty good to know that I've been a part of that. Bondi to me is just a big circus. It's everything you want it to be in a small space. That's why we keep coming back. It's just Bondi.
It's hectic here.
On Bondi Beach, we deal with a sea of people.
People stop being part of the mass when we need to help them.
You'd see something like this in a car accident.
This year at Bondi, we've got 2 new recruits.
Harrison's the new trainee. He's got a bit of a funny accent.
Fish and chops.
He is from New Zealand.
Nicola, if she can put up with us idiots, she'll do well.
Every morning I wake up so excited to come down and work here.
Yeah, people come down here and have the best day of their lives, and some people come down here and unfortunately it can be the worst.
Breaking news at Bondi Beach, where a swimmer has vanished and is presumed drowned.
Take me back to the sweet times, the happy nights. Everything is gonna be alright in the summertime. Baby, in the summertime, that is where I'll be.
Being a lifeguard, you always want to do your best, and you come to work every day to save people's lives. If you're not good swimmers, you shouldn't be going where you can't touch the bottom. Come on, guys, keep swimming. That's it, mate. Keep throwing them over. 1, 2, 1, 2.
People come to Bondi to have a great time. The last thing on their mind is not returning home.
There's no more swimming down this end of the beach, especially in front of these dangerous current signs. Good swimmers, bad swimmers, non-swimmers, everyone.
We do our best. We save a lot of people down here. You can't save everyone.
Someone drowns while you're meant to be watching is my biggest fear.
Go up between the red and yellow flags and listen to everything that the lifeguards are telling you. It'll stop you from dying. Do you want to die today?
Breaking news at Bondi Beach, where a swimmer has vanished and is presumed drowned.
It was an eerie day. It was cold. The surf was 6 foot and the rips are as strong as I've ever seen them down here.
We were all just sitting in the tower. Azza's just spotted a couple of Japanese kids just having a play in the shore, and they just started getting sucked out.
Folded down in the rhino, and I was just going to Jake, get your gear off, mate. This guy's underwater already.
Paddling out as hard as I could, reached the first guy who was already underwater.
Got out to Jake, and he had this guy just slumped on the front of his board, and I was like, where's the other guy? And he was like, I don't know, he was just here. And I just swung around. I seen this guy's head just like that, and I just went, there he is. And I just swung around. I started paddling, but this wave just jacked up. And it just picked me up and just threw my board in the air.
All I'm thinking about in my head is just, I've got to get to him. I started swimming as fast as I could, just watching this guy under 10 metres away from me, just bobbing up, and I saw him get hit by one wave. Yeah, he just didn't come back up, so it's just so close.
We launched a ski and I got out there, I picked Jake up.
I was thinking, like maybe, there might be a chance.
I knew we weren't going to find him, but we didn't want to give up.
It's already started to sort of hit you a little bit. After sort of half an hour, 40 minutes, it does start to turn into a body retrieval.
I just never forget Jake just screaming, I'm so sorry. I was just like, is this not good, but yeah, you just felt so responsible for what happened.
Emergency services have had no luck in their search for a swimmer missing off Bondi Beach. The victim from Japan got caught in rough conditions with a friend just before 5:30.
Haven't had a drowning down here for 7 or 8 years, so this is, the lifeguards take their job seriously. This is what we try to avoid. We get millions of people each year and sometimes we lose someone.
Shoei was 22 years old. He came to Australia to learn English. He'd been here for 2 months and he was in his last week of study. The host family came down and paid a visit. Always say to the boys, you don't want to have to explain to a family that you were on duty when it happened. It's not a good feeling at all. I'm very grateful. They knew how much effort we put into trying to save him, but I explained to them that we did our best, but our best wasn't good enough on the day.
Having someone die, I never want that to happen again, and I think everyone that works on this service never wants to see it again. So, eyes on the water, 24/7.
2 heads, they're right on shore. Troy spotted 2 swimmers standing on the bank down the south corner, and it was just a routine, go down, move them into the safe area. Walking down to the car is 2 seconds, 5 seconds, and that's all it took from standing to drowning.
You get there really quick, they've fallen into the hole and they're not good.
Our response time to incidents is measured in seconds. The difference between 10 and 15 seconds is life or death.
Oh,
Can you go back on?
keep an eye on the first guy, got the second guy at the back, okay?
Ready, you're definitely in as well.
The radio's going in my ear, get there. Flying down the beach as fast as I can. You've got to dodge people, you've got to get your uniform off, you've got to keep an eye on 2 people drowning. I was trying to keep one eye on each of these guys. To have 2 and me, it's generally it doesn't work out for one of them. Keep going, you're right. And I just got the biggest relief ever, seeing in my corner of my eye, Matt D on the other board. I don't know where he came from. Okay, take your side. And I just turned and I paddled as hard as I could to where I thought I saw the other guy, and I couldn't see him.
Keep an eye on the first guy, got the second guy at the back, okay? Oh my God.
When I paddled out, I aimed for that first guy, and I remember saying to him, just hang on. Keep going, you're right. Take your right. And I just turned and I paddled as hard as I could to find the other guy. I couldn't see him. I saw him 1 minute and I didn't see him the next. Stay there, stay there.
Oh my gosh, that was scary.
Stay there. Grabbed him by the hair, pulled him on. I had to look over my shoulder to make sure Matt had the other guy. And that was just the closure for me that we'd got them both.
Is that it? Just
Yeah, really, it was just the 2. It was a close one.
It was really confronting for me after having to speak to the boys about having someone drown in front of them, and you know, we worked so hard to prevent that, and to have it almost happen, it's like it hits you pretty hard. You right there? Yeah, come on, out of the water.
That was insane. It was quite the other week.
I can't believe he didn't go under.
Yeah, good work, Ben, from here. Look unreal.
Far out. It's a very, very unique feeling, and it hasn't happened to me for a long time. I've been here 13 years, and that doesn't happen a lot. Had to grab you by your hair. Yeah. If you feel sick, go to the doctor. Yeah. Okay? Or if you start to cough, anything like that. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Have a good day. Then I went back and checked on him, and he's from Nepal. Has no water experience, which is fair enough from, you know, a landlocked country. And yeah, he got welcomed to Bondi in the most craziest fashion ever, almost dying.
If I come again in swimming in Bondi, then I'll see the sign before I go to swim.
I got down there and I saw Beardy paddling to nothing. And then he just stopped and scooped her head up out of the water. Just goes to show how quickly it can happen.